Hi, welcome. This is our reading for Wednesday, October 26th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing. So see what feels right to you. It could be one sign, one part of the reading that resonates for you. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everyone involved, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the links that I provide below. See if there's more signs and depth to this reading for Wednesday for you below, and show your love and support to the artists and musicians. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi, welcome. This is our reading for Wednesday, October 26th, 2016. Let's begin with the secret language of animals. Oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for Wednesday, the 26th, for the highest, greatest good of all. One card for focus, clarity, understanding the energies today and how to ride these energies best for all of us. Let's start with one card. The Salmon. So number 5 is change. I want to say going against the grain a little bit, finding a different way out, going upstream, you know, like dedication. It's faith, determination, independence, and change. It's a number 5. I also think of something, protecting something, carrying something upstream with you, carrying your blessings with you, carrying your dreams, your thoughts, your faith, what's important to you, what you value with you, and moving along somewhere else. I feel like it's weird. It looks like daytime, but it looks like the moon is out. So maybe things that were unclear before, things that were in the shadows before, you're just maybe breaking that surface, breaking the barrier, going past that, like that boundary. I see like you breaking through something, like breaking through a bubble now. So maybe going with the flow. Maybe you were stuck in a bubble before, now you feel like you're flowing with something, even if you're going against the norm, if that makes sense. So you're going with your own flow, your own instincts, your own gravitational pull, even if it's going upstream and using a little extra energy to get you there. You feel like you're going towards something that's like your oasis, your truth. I hear your nook. I'm not sure what that means. I mean, nook, like your little corner, your nook, your compartment, like a little space, a home base. I think of a book when I think of nook, like reading a book in a little space. I don't know why I'm getting that with this. Maybe this is from something you read, something sparked your interest, or you're heading towards something interesting to you, heading towards a place where you feel comfortable, like you can sleep. changing your location, changing your environment around you. Maybe going against your normal flow, heading somewhere different that you feel drawn to. I feel like you're going somewhere to rest. Like you're using a lot of energy, but when you get there, it's going to feel good, cleansing, new, like a whole new space, a whole new place, a whole new way of seeing things. You're taking what you value and you're moving somewhere else. This could be a new job, a new direction in how you're thinking, opening up new opportunities, facing the unknown. I don't know. I feel like you're feeling the flow, but you're moving with it and against it at the same time. I don't know what that means. I'm thinking almost like maybe before you were stagnant, like you were trying to move but weren't getting anywhere. So I'm thinking of like those treadmills that are a pool, like the pool treadmill where you do laps but you don't really go anywhere. I sort of do that in the creek sometimes when it's higher and there's more current. You can sort of get a nice little flow going and you don't really go anywhere. So you can get exercise, but to get ahead of the current, it takes extra energy to get somewhere, extra ambition, extra drive, extra power. But if you turn around and you go with the flow, you don't have as much control. You end up somewhere faster. You don't, I don't know. I feel like you have to go upstream here. So let's get more clarity. It's the salmon. So I feel like you're going upstream. You're using some energy and you're resting later, or you have to rest after this. But it's important to move against the grain, to feel the current, to beat the current. I feel like either before you went downstream too fast and now you have to get farther upstream, or you were, gathering your energy, learning to tread water, stagnant even, but even though you were using energy, I feel like even if you're stagnant, you were moving before, you just weren't getting anywhere. So I hope that made sense. I feel like it's time to get somewhere now. It's time to change. Let's get more clarity on this. Well, I kind of want to go to this. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle. Let's just pull another card for the salmon, number 5 for Wednesday. Faith, determined, just trusting that when you get, like trusting that that direction, where you have to go. I feel like the salmon just instinctually knows where to go, and they always make it where they need to be. Determination. All right, let's get another card for Wednesday. $27. So that brings us to completion. It's spiritual connection. Maybe that's what's connecting you. You're trusting that instinct inside of yourself, that feeling inside of yourself, that direction that you feel you have to go. You have to change your direction to get somewhere. You have to change your focus, put more power into a situation. I feel like it's like a life force. It's connecting you to what energizes you naturally. Like it's not like you have to force this power to go upstream. It's natural in you to have this power. You're just tapping into it now. Now is the season. Now is the opportunity. Now is when that light comes on. The fuel starts moving in your system to move you. I feel like it's this connection. Maybe with somebody else. Maybe you're going upstream, a different direction to go towards someone else, a different path in your relationship, a different direction in your relationship. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. it's deeper than you thought before, or as deep as you always suspected, and now it's time to head that direction. Maybe you thought it was easier to go with the flow before, to go downstream, go with the crowd, go with the pack, go with what you thought was supposed to be the easiest way, the planned way, something like that. You know, just going the direction that the river was flowing, and you found out you're special. You're different. This connection is different. This connection is unique. It takes you both a different direction. Perhaps you know this about this person. Perhaps I feel like there's like, I want to say like, I see two rivers now. Like, you know, your natural river, your stream of life, and somebody else, even if those rivers are very separate, you know, not close together, but I feel like they run with one another. So like your life, and there's someone else who's who has experiences in their life who sort of, I want to say almost mirror yours. Like you go around the same mountain together, but maybe opposite. You have the same sort of curves in your life thrown at you, similar life lessons, and maybe similar past life connections. Maybe you both felt this connection. Maybe this is somebody you know. Maybe this is somebody you're going to meet and connect to right away and feel inside of you like there's something deeper than the surface. There's something that connects you together somehow, or brings you back together somehow, reconnects you somehow, or somehow you flow together but separate. I feel like you're still independent. It's almost like maybe both of you just found out you were special, you were strong, you were different, you're meant to go a different direction together, in direction but still independent. Maybe you're meeting somewhere at the top. Maybe when you get to this oasis, this point, you know, these two salmon meet each other in the same place, even though they came from two different rivers. Maybe their point of origin was the same. Maybe they were born, you know, from the same soul family, soul connection, something deeper, you know, that their path was destined to come. Your path is destined to cross with somebody. Maybe you're both heading upstream. You're both turning on your power, learning who you are, trusting a situation, trusting even if you don't know what's going to be upstream, that you'll recognize that opportunity, that relationship, that person, that conversation. Everything will go right when you're there. So this relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. 27, it brings you to completion. It brings you, I think, back around to the start, back home. So maybe there's like a couple here with like somebody behind them holding an umbrella. So protection. And they're walking like two lions or two big cats or something. So they're facing fears. They're living with pride. There's another couple underneath here dancing. So music, dancing, living in the moment. I see a spiral staircase moving up to a waterfall where two hands are just holding each other. So connecting through touch, connecting through spirit, connecting through your higher self. Look at this connection here. There's a bridge here. And I see these mountains above her, like the female energy has stability. Maybe she's in the mountains or connected to nature. But her mountains look more bare. And he has smaller hair, like smaller mountains, but more greenery, So it's because of the masculine energy that there's growth. Maybe the feminine energy here has stability, you know, the stability, the grounding force behind this relationship, and he causes the growth, or is the catalyst to growth in this situation. I hope that made sense. So this could be, I just lost all of these cards. Hold on a moment. I feel like this could be, hold on. This could be a relationship that you're already in, that's brand new, but I feel like, or is coming back around, something like that. But I feel like it's something that has a really deep connection in you and the other person. So let's get more clarity. This is the Sasoli Tarot. Let's get one card for clarity for Wednesday on 27. Spiritual connection, and 5, the salmon. Well, there we go. That's the Lovers. So it's about love today. This is making good choices in love. You know, it's a positive, loving relationship, renewing something in a relationship, taking a chance in a relationship, both parties taking a chance in a relationship, moving, finding balance within themselves of what they can do, what you can do. And there's also choice and freedom in this. Choosing what you are connected to and what you allow complete freedom to together. This spiritual connection is, I want to say, it's not bound. It's endless, it's eternal, it's timeless, and there's no chains here. That's why it feels right to go against the grain with something. With the Lovers, I feel like that it's a 6, and it's a major arcana, so it's a major decision. It's a major love connection. It's a major relationship. It's a major choice. But you feel inside you what is the right choice here. And I feel like somebody else is feeling something similar to you today. This could just be a connection with you inside of yourself. You know, finding balance in your own choices, what you love. Making the right choice for you, not what was told to you or what you thought you had to do, but what feels right, what you know is right. Also not worrying if you make the wrong choice, because it always puts you back on the right path somewhere. With this card, you always have a choice. The other person, or I would say the other person has a choice. I was going to say situation, but I would say that's the third part of the card. There's the universe, there's situations, there's God's hand in this relationship, destiny, however you want to see it, what you can't control, that happens. And you have a choice on how you connect to Spirit, God, your destiny, and you have a choice on how you connect to the other person. That person has a choice on their connection with you or not, and that person has a choice on their connection with Spirit or not. But Spirit is always there to protect you. It's more of a loving force there to guide you, but not to push you. If you make the wrong choice, you know, your angels are just sort of like, ugh, but you're always being guided to get back on the path. So, even the wrong choice is okay because it brings you back around to where you need to be. So allow the other person also to mess up if that's happened, and trust that your paths will come back around when they should. Maybe both of you had to find yourself or your own connection to spirit first, you know, before this healing could come about. And I think now is when you're choosing to bring your energies together, choosing to do things together, choosing to work together, maybe to stay together, maybe to hang out at the, I'm still seeing this like creek with the two rivers. So maybe you're choosing to stay here together and you're going to head back downstream separate. Maybe you're going to choose to go down one stream together or come back and then choose to go down the other. Whatever you choose, it's a choice. And I feel like you work it out together. You know, paying attention to what's going on in your surroundings, choosing how you react, what you say, what you don't say, how you handle circumstances. But this is choosing together to create balance together within yourselves together to make it better for both of you. So let's get a little more clarity, and I'm going to go to the Fairy Tarot. Let's get another card for the 6, the Lovers. The filter of love, you know, compassion, opening up, being vulnerable here. Being vulnerable to entwine your energies with somebody else and see what comes about. That can be scary. I feel like you never know until you try, until you open up. Here, you don't know what energies can unfold, what you could create together. It could be bigger than you could do apart. And I feel like there's still independence here. So perhaps you're like firing each other up, yeah, like helping each other fuel your energy, merge your energy, harmonize your energy, so when you go back to your own thing, you know, until you come back around together again, you have more drive, more ambition, more passion. It's like you're sparking something in your own lives by opening up and being vulnerable together. It's like it makes you stronger when you go back out. It makes you see things differently when you go back out into the world, into circumstance. You feel more protected. Maybe that's that nook, that place. Maybe that's with somebody else, you know, opening up in a sacred space, an intimate space with somebody today. Maybe that's the drive to go upstream. All right, let's get another card. The 5 of Winter. So this is when you're, it's the 5 of Swords. So this is when you don't, when you know a decision isn't right, and you're not knowing what to do. Like you feel what's not right, you feel what is right, and for some reason you're stuck on making a change. It's walking away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Maybe that was when you were going downstream with the crowd, you know, or doing what somebody else wanted, or thought you knew your focus and your direction. And then something came about to show you that there's something bigger. There's something better for you. There's something to change your direction. And sometimes it's hard to change your mind about something, or change how you saw a situation, or how you perceived somebody. But you have to allow yourself to change and adapt and open up your arms to bigger things that are meant to come in. Sometimes we have to go the wrong way and get defeated, or, you know, learn so we can grow and come back around again better. You know, change our focus. It's trusting your instincts on others too. So walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. So I still feel like you're now making an effort for something. So maybe in the past, somebody didn't even want to try to make an effort in a relationship to fix something, to come back, to go upstream. Maybe they went upstream for the wrong reasons before. You put a lot of energy into something before and it wasn't taking you to the right place. This is also when truth comes to light about a situation around you that, you know, you were like, I want to say like duped, you know, like somebody just, like you felt like a fool in a situation that maybe you were taken advantage of. So maybe it's time to just walk away from that. I feel like you were going with the pack here. You were going a direction here with others that wasn't good for you. So maybe you were still making an effort. You're walking a direction. You were going a direction. It was just the wrong direction, you know? And now it takes stopping, looking at that direction you're going, seeing who you are, what's good for you. And I feel like you're still making an effort now. Perhaps it's harder to walk away from this situation, you know, in the end than it is to just go along with it. You know, you were just going along with it for so long. That was easier. But it's now not even worth your time anymore. You don't even want to be around it. So I feel like you still have to make an effort to move away from this situation. I feel like it's up to you to make that effort, to make that change, to make that decision, that choice, to move towards this. Something you love, something that helps you grow, brings you back into balance, restores your energy. I feel like this is a beautiful mirror of love, something that you are drawn towards. Maybe you thought it was somewhere else before and that got cold. And now you have to walk away from what was cold, what froze up. Maybe that was you. You froze up in a situation. You were around people that just, maybe they were just pure superficial. Maybe you got caught up in something superficial and now you need something warm where there's growth and love. And you have to get out of the cold. So let's move along to the Steampunk Tarot. And let's get one more card for the day. Clarity on the Five of Winter, the Lovers, the Salmon, number 5, and number 27, Spiritual Connection. I feel like even your connection to these people here, if this is you walking away from something, was spiritual. Even if it feels like a wrong decision, the wrong direction, it's where you learned your lesson. It's where you got your faith back. It's where you learned to turn direction and go a better way for you. Now you know, so now that you know and you feel the right way, you feel that call, and the other way doesn't feel so right, have clarity on that, have consciousness over that decision, and now change direction. Change direction how you see that situation so that you can grow from it and recognize your blessings when they're there, recognize your strength. Let's get one more card for the day on the Lovers and the Five of Winter. It's like the Five of Swords too. So it's, it's also like allowing yourself to be open-minded and to change. If you were walking with this crowd for a long time and you believed something because you were only in that conversation day after day after day, allow yourself to be open-minded and see things a different way now. You know, if something came to light that doesn't feel right before, I feel like you're lighting your own way. You know, he's the only one with the light on. Let's get one more card for the day. And that's the Page of Cups. So that's news about love. This is the little kid that goes to school every day and dreams about love. Hi. He writes love letters. Goes to school just because of that person that he or she has a crush on. You know, picks out their outfit that day with the hopes they look good for somebody else. Love. Dreaming about love. Messages of love coming in quickly. There's I want to say like a starship, a spaceship, a rocket ship here. So changing your focus, changing your direction, drinking from the cup of love instead of something frozen before, something that felt wrong before, something that did not feel the right decision before. Now you're heading towards what makes you feel good, happy, emotional, abundant. You know, you're still sort of new at this. You're taking a chance. It's dreaming about love. Feeling young in a situation. Feeling like you're starting something over, starting something new, and it starts suddenly and then it goes. You know, so once it's like this girl or boy was dreaming for so long about their first boyfriend or girlfriend. You know, they're still sort of covered up. They don't really have the experience going on. Maybe not in general in their life, but with this person, this situation. They're feeling new here. You know, like it's different. So I feel like the Page of Cups here is a little bit out of place. You know, here she is a little bit overdressed for the beach. Maybe it was a little bit cold, you know, and you're dressed appropriately and you're going to take things inside later. But I feel like this Page of Cups is bringing a message, bringing you towards this spiritual connection today. Within yourself, what's really good for you, what you really love to do with somebody else. You know, somebody else that you meet and you just feel connected to and like you want to pursue something with. You want to have another date with. You want to be with them more. You want to try something again. You want to do it different. You want to start again, even if you feel new. I feel like this is something sweet where you're learning. You know, you're ready to take a drink out of something. You know, that chalice of love. I hear peace. Maybe you're, I hear peace and I hear sleep, and I don't know why I see that with this. But I feel like you're ready to start something new here today. You're ready to do something different today? Ready to take a chance? Make a new start at something? If this message comes in and you feel like heading a different direction and you feel like this is the right direction for you, or you get this urge to go a direction today you've never gone before, maybe follow that urge. Answer that text, make that call, follow that rocket ship, you know? What makes you excited about something? You know, you put on your best outfit for this, or you wish you had, or it doesn't even matter when you're there. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Well, let me show you this before we go. I was gonna go, but then I looked at this. I apparently did not put it down. So we're gonna end with this. That's cool. The Six of Spring is also a victory card. So wonderful news is on its way. I think about love, and I think you're ready to make a decision when it comes, or you're ready to be the one with the news. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. So I feel like you found this connection here. You know, you're walking away from something cold. You know, this person comes back after some kind of battle or something that they went through to have this victory. A lot of effort somewhere, but you're coming back home. You're coming back to a place that's warm, and you're in the spotlight here. Just know that when you follow your heart here, when you go the right path, you know, you're protected. When you're following your own creativity and your own light is shining bright, you feel victorious in your heart, and you're automatically going the right direction. And I think in the end, it doesn't really matter if it's away from the crowd. It's going to bring you towards your home, your nook of victory for you today. Smart choices, choices from love, success, and public recognition. All right, guys. I hope this was helpful. I love you, and I'll see you.